Hey yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy AOAJ, and I am back again with another video. You know what I'm saying? Do all that stuff, like, subscribe, comment, share the video. You know what I'm saying? Do all that other stuff. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm here to talk about why I was wrong about NBA 2K22. So 2K done dropped, and it was actually a good game that, you know what I'm saying, really surprised everybody because simply they usually they can make good games, but they usually don't do it because of just the little things and the major things and whatever they be thinking about. But 2K actually came through with a decent 2K this year, and which flabbergasted me because I made a whole video talking about, you know what I'm saying, how I could die, so on, this and that. And you know what I'm saying, first video of the channel, I basically talk about how I could possibly die. And yet this dirty gem of a game come out. It's not perfect, but it's not bad at all. And you gotta congratulate 2K with this one because you know what I'm saying, this game is good. It made some people come back to the 2K community. Like, well, two major examples is Steezo and G-Man. The game's not perfect, of course. No game is really perfect. Now, this game has its pros and cons that I'm about to get to in a minute. But, you know what I'm saying? No game's going to be perfect. But what everyone wanted in the 2K community was a decent basketball game, in which they got. Because most of the 2K is... I said most of the 2K, but most of the content creators that play this game and upload it are actually liking a game, whether it's Agent with the My Career or G-Man or Steezo talking about their dribbling or dribble tutorials or whatever they drop. This video right here that I'm making right here is supposed to drop yesterday. Like, it's funny because when I was talking about it, Steezo had uploaded a video yesterday that, like, probably 15 minutes before everything, but things happened. But I ain't forgetting that. But yeah, 2K came through. All right, before people go in the comments asking which one's better, next gen or current gen, I have a PS5. I've played both. I ain't put in enough time in both to really say which one's better, but as in right now, what's better to me is next gen. I'm not going to really get into reasons why, but I just feel like next gen is really the better 2K. But some of the pros in 2K right now are literally just better gameplay, better defense. And in next gen, if you play next gen, you know what I'm saying, they got the little dunk meter that adds much more skill to the game, that caters, you know what I'm saying, to the more skilled slashers in the game. Like if an old head in 2K20 just was holding square on you, you're probably gonna get dunked on simply because of the fact there was a slasher. And you know what I'm saying, don't nobody like that. Don't nobody like getting dunked on, especially if they even playing good defense, because that's what was in 21. In 21 next gen, you can still get contact dunks, even if the defender was playing good defense, and that was one of the major problems in the game when the game first dropped. But in that one, if the person is just timing a doggone dunk right, it's nothing you can really complain about because he basically just green released the dunk on you. What more can you say? That, I mean, he did time it at the right spot, just like you do your jumper. And some quality of life changes that really doesn't really affect the game at all. But in next gen, you can actually be on the spot, changing your animations, badges. They even added a badge loadout that just makes it more convenient for anything to happen. If you had the wrong jumper on for that game, you can, well, if you're going to a different court, yeah, the wrong jumper on, you know what I'm saying, you could just switch it right then and there without actually losing your spot. Or if you had the wrong bat, or you could just change your badges around. Say if you was on Pro-Am and then just switch back, you need to switch back to your park badges. All that just doesn't necessarily make the game better, but it just makes the game feel better. And also dribbling is just really good this year. I ain't gonna say it except for on current gen, but on current gen, dribbling is kind of OD because you can really speed boost out of a lot of things. Like, when I first started playing current gen, I didn't have quick first step or anything like that, but yet I was speed boosting OD like real quickly, and I don't got no badges, so I really shouldn't be moving that fast at all. And I played next gen. When you don't have quick first step, you really don't have quick first step. And I only could get that to silver. And then I was doing all this on the build that you see me playing with no badges. I was just I was just speed boosting left and right, and that's another thing. The left and right in current gen is crazy, man. Most guards don't even really know how to dribble at all, but they just know how to speed boost left, speed boost right, speed boost left, speed boost right. And they should nerf that in some shape or form. The dribbling on its game itself, it feels good. If you know how to dribble, you know what I'm saying, you know how to dribble. And I'm talking about like Steve's OG man type dribbling, not this left to right that you might see me actually be doing in the background gameplay or what any other guard does, because screens are already annoying enough. And now that the fact that you can speed boost left and right behind them is crazy to me. But one of the problems I have in both games, I assume it's in both games. I haven't really been playing next gen too often right now, but I know for a fact steals are crazy. At least I know for a fact on ball is crazy, because as I'm doing this, they're supposed to be buffing unpluckable tomorrow or today, whenever this video drops. But pluckable supposed to be getting buffed, but the passing lane steals are OD too. They really just need to nerf steals in general instead of the badge. I know they're not trying to make defense obsolete, because that's what they did. That's one thing they did good in this game, is defense in a way, because usually in the past defense has really been a problem in the games, and then they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, solve the problem by making defense less, you know what I'm saying, makes it feel like you're less slidey, less animation based, and all that other stuff. But steals in this game are OD, and I have a 36 steal on the build that I was on, and when I first hopped on too, I was going up against at least mid-max builds, which meaning, you know what I'm saying, probably 1 finishing, like 11 shooting, you know what I'm saying, 9 playmaking, whatever defense, and at least 3 of those badges, or 2 are at least on pluckable or whatever. And yet I was still getting steals, and it's like, that's crazy to me. I shouldn't be getting steals with a 36 steal at all. But yet it happens so often in this game, and the passing lane steals are crazy too, because I was playing Pro-Am the other day, and these dudes made us get like 20 something turnovers. I mean, we were ass, but then at the same time, some of these steals that they can get are crazy, because they just be flying around the court, pressing square and spamming square. The one thing I like about next gen, when they go for a steal off the ball, they actually get kind of froze to where you can't move for a second, because you're basically, you know what I'm saying, reaching at nothing. And if you're reaching at nothing, that's not good, now is it? But in reality, in at least current gen, they just need to really nerf the steals, kind of nerf the steals in a way, because, you know what I'm saying, the passing lane steals are crazy. And I don't this many people even in it. I know the game isn't supposed to be not really going for a simulation look type this year because of the way the shot contest is, but at least just make it to where the steals aren't so crazy. Another good thing about this game is shooting. Feels more or less like how it kind of did in 20, in a way you can shoot with low 3-ball builds. But because of that, more diverse builds, at least I know for a fact in 21 current gen, are going to be there, because, you know what I'm saying, you can shoot with a lower 3-ball, and it's not just play shots running behind the screen all the time, left and right. Even though that's probably what we're going against in the background, just a play shot anyway. But the way shooting works, it's really good. I mean, but if you still can't shoot, you still can't shoot. But you should be able to shoot, especially if you have sniper, which shouldn't really be a badge at all. But it is what it is. But shooting in this game feels good. If you can't shoot in this 2K, honestly, you probably just can't shoot the 2K at all. But all in all, this 2K came out to be really good. Well received by the people. The game had very fucking horrible marketing, but the game came out good. I had to look on Twitter before I even make my pre-order, but it is what it is. It was what it was. I'm kind of glad I did pre-order, because I was going to miss out on a lot of things. But the game has more pros than it do cons, so which means that the game is above average. The game is not better than 2K16, 17, or 19 in my opinion. It is a top 4 2K, but it's not top 3. It's not better than none of those 2Ks that I just said. But all in all, that's the end of the video. I catch you guys on the next one, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.